Furry Friends Friday is sponsored by Subaru of Baton Rouge.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Furry Friends Friday. This week is different because we have a scaly friend that's waiting for his forever home. And we have Sean and Meg back from Scales and Tails Animal and Reptile Rescue right here in Baton Rouge. How are y'all this morning?
Good, great. Thank you so much for having us again. We really appreciate it.
And I love when y'all are able to come because, of course, prior to me doing these type of segments, I never thought about reptiles needing adoption.
Right.
Just like at the zoo, in the wild, that was it. Of course, people have them as pets, so it's nice to meet these different types of lizards, and also, I believe, a gecko y'all brought one time, and then a snake. So now we have Pichu, and he's so beautiful, and it is a boy, right?
Yes, as far as we know. Sometimes it's hard to tell the sex of lizards and reptiles and things like that, but Pichu is a leopard gecko. He's about 3 years old?
Yeah.
3 years old. And he is looking for a new family, a new home, someone that'll love him. As you can see, he's super curious, and he's just a really cool guy. We like him a lot.
Oh. Hey Pichu, hey Pichu. And for anyone who's interested in adopting him, what's his adoption fee?
It's $50 plus a little husbandry questionnaire that we like to have people fill out so we know that they know what it takes to take care of these guys.
And when I follow your posts on Facebook, I see that you have different types of reptiles that you take care of and make sure they're going to the right environment for their new family. But for someone who's never owned a reptile before, never owned a gecko, lizard, or anything, like what are some of the standard things they need? Of course, water and the proper diet, but what is the proper diet for them?
So each reptile is different. These guys are insectivores, so they eat insects, which is something that we always like people to know, that if you have these guys as pets, you also have their food as pets. And so you have to make sure that they're eating the correct amount. Supplements, lighting is very important, humidity, temperature. And that's one reason why we started Scales and Tails, is because we saw so many people that wanted to be reptile parents that just didn't have the information on how to take care of them. So that's why we're here. We want to get them with people who want to take care of them, and then we're that support system to help them figure out the best way to.
Okay, because yeah, it's still a lot of new information for me. I think bearded dragon lizards are very cool, but if I were to adopt one today, I know how to do my research, but I would still be like, I just really don't know what to do. It all goes into taking care of this type of pet. But it is nice that you have these type of outreach events, because I know last time when both of you were here and the other time when Sean was here, you were talking about how you have different camps that you go to and talk to the kids, or sometimes just talking to the community about proper reptile care. Yeah,
we actually have an event coming up next weekend.
Our first reptile expo we're going to be at in Thibodeau. It's July 13th and 14th. We're going to be like the guest host nonprofit. So.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. I may have to try to make it, because again, I think reptiles are cool. Most of my family members not really a fan, so sometimes they're like, why do you even like this? I'm like, because it's cool. Like, look at this.
They're different. They're interesting.
Okay, and also besides that event, do you have any other events coming up heading into the school year? Visiting schools or their after-school programs?
Yeah, we're definitely have some things in the works.
Okay.
So follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll have all of the updated things that we have going on. We have some cool things in mind, so keep following us, and hopefully we'll get more and more people interested in those things.
Okay, well, thank y'all so much for coming out again, and look at beautiful Pichu's face. I want to adopt him myself. But
he's a great guy.
But if you want more information about bringing Pichu into your loving family, we will have all this information posted on our Be Our Proud website. And again, visit Scales and Tails Animal and Reptile Rescue on their Facebook page and their Instagram page.